What's going on YouTube? Trucking in Life here one more time, girl. Guys and girls and girls and girls. Yeah. Anyway, straight to the point, guys. Ignorant tax. Anytime you get in trucking, I did a video before talking about on the operator side of being ignorant tax. All ignorant means is you don't know. You don't understand it. You don't know what it is. That's all that means. So in case somebody might get offended about the word ignorant. Are you ignorant? Or you ignorant? No, it's just you don't know what you don't know until you have to pay for it and you remember it. So ignorant tax is something a lot of drivers will pay, especially on operators. It'll cost on operators a lot more than it would a company driver to pay it, but nevertheless you're gonna pay it. What is ignorant tax? Ignorant is you finding out things on the fly. If you would have known different or known better from the beginning, you probably would have made a different decision or a better decision in your mind. You know, I paid a whole lot of ignorant tax. I say anybody that's been out here, whether you're owner operator, whether you're company driver, you've been out here more than 5 years, I say that. You pay it before the 5 years too, don't get me wrong, but after the 5 years, you can pay a nice amount of ignorant tax. What's ignorant tax? For example, ignorant tax could be, hey, do this run right here. This run pays this. Okay, you do it. You don't know better. You don't know what to compare it to. And whether you're a company driver or an operator, you don't know. You just run it. And then you run it, and the company say, okay, we'll give you this for it. And you do it, you're like, okay. And then you do that run for a while. You talk to somebody else who did that run, right? Just in conversation. You may see somebody else. Hey, man, what they got you doing? Oh, I'm doing this. Oh, that run paid. That run sucked. That pay on that run really sucked. You're like, really? What you mean? What sucked? And they tell you, oh, man, well, the reason I stopped doing that run because it pays this. We need to pay more on that because it costs too much time to do it. You're like, well, how much you supposed to get on a run? They tell you, you're like, wow, really? You got that much? Yeah, and the run still suck? You're like, yeah. What they giving you? You tell them, you're like, ooh, you getting robbed. At that moment, the look that be on my face, I can't imagine how I look. I'd be like, so you telling me I'm getting bamboozled? I've been horse strangled? Been running amok? Guess what? I pay ignorant tax. So now I'm gonna go back to the boss man. I'm like, hey man, this run gotta pay more, man. Whatever. Now you got some ammo, you got something to compare it to. But before that point, you didn't know what you're supposed to get paid for it. The company knew. You know what that's equivalent to? You know what that's equivalent to? A guy with his new authority who don't know trucking too well. He go on a load board, see a load that pays this amount of money. In his mind, he don't have nothing to compare it to. So he think, wow, I'm working, I'm making money, right? And then you talk to another guy that's been out here a while, that's doing that same lane, and he tell you the same thing. Oh man, that lane right there used to pay like $1,000 to run that run. And now they paying you about $550 to do it. Less than half. And you think you winning. Until you talk to that guy like, oh man, I don't do that run no more, man. You used to pay $1,000. They tried to lowball me on that. They tried to give me $800 for that. Like, I ain't doing it. Like, $800. I ain't even getting that. I'm getting like $500 to do this. You know what you just paid? Ignorant tax. Another way of paying ignorant tax is, let's just say you with a company and you got like your company driver. The company told you in the handbook or the policy book, hey, these are your days off you're supposed to get. But, you can get them off if you do X, Y, Z. Sometimes we don't even read the policy book. We don't read the handbook. Some companies don't even have a handbook. But for the ones that do, you don't read it. So now you getting burnt out. They tell you come in on your days off. You come in all times of days and night. You like, hey man, I'm getting tired of getting burnt out. You talk to an OG that's been there for a while. He ain't stressed out. He been there for some years. He making the job work for him. A lot of people talk about it like, man, this dude, he be playing the system. No, he learned how to make it work for him. You better learn the same thing. If you don't, you can be burnt out. So you go talk to him, hey man, how you so calm around here, man? How you ain't stressed out? He said, I don't let these people stress me out. He said, how you ever get so many days off, man? They don't say nothing to you. But so I try to take a day off, they get at me. He said, man, according to the policy book, man, if you do the rules, this is their rules. You do it this way, they can't say nothing to you. Guess what you just paid? Ignorant tax. Ain't no way of getting around it. Sometimes you can pay people to kind of show you some stuff, but you gotta pay some ignorant tax somewhere. Because I tell anybody, in this trucking business, it's so many opportunistic, it's so many opportunist people in this business, you know what I'm saying? And if you don't know, they will take advantage of you. Anybody can open up a trucking company. Anybody can just go down there, get the LLC, S Corp, C Corp, whatever. Start a trucking company, go get a bank account, go get a business address and all that stuff. Anybody can do that. But to learn this game, unless you got somebody really showing you majority of this game, you could get screwed over really big time in this game. A lot of times people don't know about the ignorance tax of this game because of social media. I would say social media plays a part in a lot of this. You get somebody online and say, hey, you can make $20,000 in 10 days. All you do is start a trucking company. All you gotta do is start a trucking company, get your truck, get some fuel, get your fuel card, get some business credit. You know, you good to go. Nah, man, it ain't that easy. If it's that easy, everybody be doing it. Everybody get in it. Here's the thing right here. If everybody was doing it and being successful, a lot of people doing it, but a lot of people are failing too. That's the key. But anyway, ignorant tax. You don't want an operator, and you don't know about the fuel, how to play the fuel game, like how to fuel according to runs, or how to like take a fuel card, go to get an account with a fuel station like a Speedway, Love's, something like that, and you accumulate points off your own fuel card. You know what I'm saying? It's like little games like that. You get a free fill up every 4 or 5 fill ups. You get a free fill up. That'll save you so much money per year. Or if you get a fuel surcharge with a company, let's just say you with a company, right? Your own operator leased onto a carrier. You leased onto a carrier. They not telling you that, hey, you got a fuel surcharge factored into your fuel. So they just go give you whatever they give you, and you don't realize, hey, you start seeing stuff on the settlement like fuel surcharge, you don't see it coming to you. Well, they didn't tell you that because you didn't know, so they didn't give it to you because they knew you didn't know. Guess what you just paid? Ignorant tax. I'm gonna give you one more, guys, and I'm gonna get off it. This video gonna be long. This is ignorant tax. You're gonna pay. You can try to pay for some advice or something like that to kind of get around a lot of this stuff, which I would encourage, because you don't want to learn the hard way on some of this stuff. It'll cost you a lot. But anyway, I digress. So another way. Yo, rate confirmation is a bill. Like let's say you put a bid in for this run, or you got this run right here. They see your rate con, say this run pays this, and I'm gonna tell you guys how I found out this the hard way. I paid a lot of ignorant tax on this one. They say this run paid $300. I'm just gonna use an example, right? They say the rate con is $300. You get paid 80% of the $300, so you get paid whatever you get paid at 80% of that, right? So you're like, okay, 80% of this. Okay, I can make this. I can do this, right? One time I got that same rate card, it was like whatever number it was, I forgot what the amount was. They accidentally sent me the original rate card, not the doctored up rate card. Like the original rate card, the run actually paid about, I'm just gonna throw a number out there. The run actually paid about $900. But they was giving me, I'm gonna say this, giving me a rate of like, probably like $450. And they was still taking 80% of the $450, and the original rate card was $800 or something. And I seen, they sent to me on accident. I'm like, hey, what's this? They're like, oh no, that was accident. Accident. 800, and you gonna pay me $450, and you gonna take 80, you'll give me 80% of the $450. You gonna at least give me the whole $450. You gonna take 80% of the $450. Knowing the original rate card is $800. They double taxing. And guess what I paid? Ignorant tax. Anyway, guys, I'm telling you, if you've been out in this business long enough, you'll find out ignorant tax is real. And like I said, you gotta really keep your head on a swivel. Don't be so green. Don't be so green where you don't know what's going on. Ask a lot of questions. Talk to a lot of OGs in the game if they're willing to talk to you. And just really, this is what they're saying. Don't think you know it all. This is what they're saying. And don't judge them real quick. Don't judge them off the bat till you see them doing some stuff. Well, I'm gonna say this real quick. Remember that OG I told you about at the company who take days off, they don't bother them too much? A lot of times we'll judge him. Oh, look at him, he don't want to work. He just lazy. No, he's smart. He learned how to play the system real good. I remember this company I was with, I said it was gonna be the last thing, but I like giving examples because I let you guys know this stuff is real. This stuff is really real. I remember this company I was with, every winter, this guy would get hurt, right? He would be off all winter, like, cause he don't like driving in the winter. And he'll mysteriously get better by the time spring comes and he'll come back to work. And I'm like, how you able to be off 3 months out of the year and not get fired? Like, how does that work? Like, this guy don't, this one of these old times, they don't want to work. So one day I was talking to him, I'm like, hey man, I don't know about you, but I noticed you be off every winter. And this went on for like years. This is like every winter, we already knew this guy's gonna be off. Because he get hurt every winter. And he somehow, some way, He never got fired. He never got rolled up. He always able to come back to work, keep his same seniority place, and just keep working. I'm like, but at a glance, you would judge the guy like, man, this guy is just lazy. He don't want to work. This guy, man, I'm saying, let me watch out. Get out the way, old man. Let me get busy. Until you realize, no, he knows something. He probably knows something you don't know because you're still ignorant. Now, I ain't saying do that. I'm just saying, look at what's going on and really pay attention because you're going to pay an ignorant tax regardless. But anyway, YouTube, hope this video is helpful. Give you a little understanding of what's going on here. I'll see you guys in the video. Peace.